And the Cavaliers already with a focused look on their faces as they arrived earlier, planning on a strong performance in their home building. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. With the All-Star game almost near, let's see how the East is shaking out. Taking a look at Cleveland. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And, of course, the Hornets down 5 spots from them.
And, you know, for the Hornets, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. We've got Murray. Vucevic is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Beal in at the shooting guard. And for the Cavaliers, we've got Gordon. Payton is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Tatum, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it. The Cavaliers on offense. Embiid the screen. Halliburton for 3. Vucevic with the rebound. And Murray's got the ball here for Charlotte. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Payton looking around. Embiid inside the line. And they'll keep possession. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates, a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
Beal against Payton. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And he's good on the second. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play. It's going to be Embiid shooting. That one on Vucevic. Clark, we know what a great player Joel Embiid is. He was the 2023 MVP, and he was on that same road until he got injured last season.
Unfortunate to see the big fella Embiid deal with the injuries that he has throughout his career, even going back to his 1 year in college. It's unfortunate, but that has hampered what is a special, special talent in Embiid.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Now Payton following the three-point attempt by DeJounte Murray. Outside, Gordon fires the three. And another miss by Cleveland. Hornets trail by 3. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Beal. And the rejection by Embiid.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
Payton dishes to Tatum. Pass to Halliburton. Three-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Caleb Martin's checked in for Cleveland. And now look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. In third, the Cavaliers.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. Buries it from three-point range.
You know, guys, we've seen Vucevic add this to his game. Now you have to take him seriously from distance.
Here's Embiid. It's blocked. Murray against Tatum. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now here's Payton. Back to Halliburton. Cleveland moving it around. Outside Tatum. From outside, off the mark. And Murray's got the ball here for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Cleveland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Outside, Martin. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Embiid against Hartenstein. Murray for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Well, last season, the Cavaliers won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them, Greg.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a huge deal for the organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
The first one falls. In recent seasons, the Charlotte Hornets, Clark, have been very active in the trade market.
Well, it seems like they're always wheeling and dealing. I mean, they're on a quest for that perfect fit lineup, moving pieces around, trying to find the right recipe for success.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
To the paint, here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got 5 now.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Mitchell finds Hartenstein. Down low. Here's Beal. Outside for Murray. Tatum against Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team and preparing for the worst. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And they're in the top half of the league in total rebounding as well. Paying attention to the glass, even though it's not a big strong suit for this group.
And their turnover ranking stands out to me. It's been a strength for them this entire season. Their ability to take care of the basketball and not beat themselves. Hornets trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Beal, and the rejection by Embiid. 6 to shoot. Hartenstein finds Murray, and a deep 3 from Beal. They get it again, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now here's Embiid. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer, Payton.
Murray is a nudge. That means annoying, pestering. Every possession he gets up into you, and his defense really caused that miss.
Here's Vucevic. That one good for 2. Vucevic has got 5 points so far.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And it's Halliburton missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Halliburton on the wing. And here's Tatum for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now, here is Halliburton. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. The Hornets pull it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Murray against Halliburton. Pass to Mitchell. The shot. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Embiid with it. Now, Alexander Walker. And here's Embiid. 5 points in the game. The 3 from Tatum. Beal pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Pass to Vucevic. To the inside. Hartenstein passes to Vucevic, and they take the lead. 7 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And some changes here for the Hornets. Trey Murphy's checked in for Hartenstein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for DeJounte Murray. And it's Brandon Miller in for Donovan Mitchell. Tatum finds Halliburton. To end the drought, hits it from three-point range. Halliburton's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. If he sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Miller sets a screen for Beal. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Vucevic, down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Vucevic with the bucket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Embiid with the screen on Beal. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Now here's Tatum. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Puts one up from 19. Doesn't go for him.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Finney-Smith passes to Miller. That shot off. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Alexander Walker on the wing. Embiid kicks to Halliburton. Here's Alexander Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Back to Miller. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Miller no good on the free throw. Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
First free throw is good. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
Yeah, they do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here is Miller. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. "35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Alexander Walker, covered by Miller. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Here's Highsmith. No good there off the double clutch. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Miller. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Santi Aldama is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Peyton in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
And he knocks down the first one.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10" wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
And he makes both free throws. Cavaliers leading. Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Aldama. And here is Thomas. Fires from way outside. Rebound by Mitchell.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
Here's Alexander Walker. Inside, Thomas. Good D by Miller. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Mitchell dishes to Miller. Stolen by Thomas. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Thomas against Miller. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Jacks up a three. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for Charlotte.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
To halt the run and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
And the first one drops. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Gordon against Miller. To the middle. He's looking for Hartenstein and finds him. And that one drops for him.
Nice selfless play by Miller. The rookie sharing the wealth out there.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Gordon with a screen on Mitchell. To the inside. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
On the wing, Miller. Hartenstein with the screen on Gordon. Miller, the pass to Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
And bursting through inside. So difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Cleveland. Halliburton comes in for Alexander Walker. Aldama finds Tatum. Cleveland moving it around. Gordon with the screen for Thomas. Back to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
Mitchell against Tatum. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Tatum. Gordon with it. Outside Thomas. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Hartenstein. Defended by Aldama. Mitchell against Tatum. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Outside Tatum. And it's off from three-point range. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. 4-point game. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first.
Whoa! Big time!
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Gordon finds Aldama. Outside Gordon. Now Tatum, guarded by O'Neal. Tatum deciding where to go with it. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
For 3, Mitchell. Aldama with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 4. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Thomas. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Mitchell. And here's what the Cavaliers' schedule looks like. On Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And for that game against Indiana, I think this squad has the confidence that they can play to their strengths against them. And even though they're going after the #1 team right now in our league, they feel they can get the W.
First one falls for them.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And Mitchell drops them both. Cleveland has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Aldama. Halliburton up top, covered by Mitchell. Tatum with a screen on Miller. Thomas's shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Mitchell outside. Halliburton against Miller. Hartenstein with the screen for Miller. Drops in the tray. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Outside Thomas, over Miller, and the basket by Thomas. Thomas got 11 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Embiid, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. The Cavaliers 4th.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they pass the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 16. Miller finds Hartenstein. Hartenstein with the screen on Tatum. For 3, Mitchell. And the dunk by Hartenstein. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Embiid. He has 5.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. Well, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Here's Hartenstein. Second shot opportunity. That's tipped. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Ah, there's Tatum's range on display.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Back to Mitchell. Hartenstein with the screen on Tatum. Inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
I tell you what, he's showing some real courage going to the reverse in that situation.
You know, I don't think he knows you're not supposed to do that in traffic.
Well, I tell you what, don't tell him. I mean, I want to see it again.
Now, here's Tatum. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas. Outside, O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Miller. Over Tatum. Miller, no up. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Fires the 3. Tatum, no good. And so Miller will bring it up for the Hornets. O'Neal on the wing, defended by Gordon. O'Neal sets the screen for Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Tatum on the wing. He's defended by Hartenstein. Got a hand on it, and they recover it. Here's Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
1:49 left here in the second. Here's Mitchell. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Trey Murphy. Murray comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Brandon Miller. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
It's clear. Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Here's Halliburton. He's got 8. That 3 off the mark.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Mitchell. Over Tatum. That one off the back iron and out.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Clark, as you look at the career of Aaron Gordon, he has blossomed into an elite role player.
Yeah, and I love the fact that he's done that. He's embraced his role. He's embraced taking fewer shots and playing more defense and getting on the glass more and making hustle plays. Not everybody would do what Aaron has done. It's a credit to him that he's been able to, again, embrace, not just accept, but embrace the role that he serves for that championship team.
And Embiid, no good on that one.
You know, what I respect about Embiid, in addition to his tremendous skill and size, is his willingness to keep working on himself. He's already an elite talent, but if he sees any room for improvement, he'll go to work to make it happen.
Now here's Beal, coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Hartenstein with the screen for Mitchell. He can't get that one. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Outside Gordon. Back to Halliburton. Over Mitchell. And Halliburton with the basket on the assist by Gordon. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
And Gordon is quick in everything he does. I mean, including how he passes the ball. This guy plays with great quickness.
Mitchell finds Beal. 24 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Floats one. Good D by Embiid. Cleveland has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Halliburton against Mitchell. Shoots. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And so it's Cleveland headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Booch. They had it going the first 2 quarters. How do you turn that around defensively?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Charlotte Hornets.
I get trying to play fast and loose, but if you're too loose with the shot selection, you'll end up wasting possessions.
Yeah, and if you're going to keep taking threes, might as well move to Jacksonville.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Look here now at Charlotte. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Hornets trail by 7. On the court for Charlotte. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Vucevic, and it's Murray in at the 3 spot. Vucevic, and the Vucevic slams it in.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Now here's Payton. To the paint. The big man Embiid converts inside.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Tatum against Mitchell. Hartenstein with the screen on Tatum. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Hornets trail by 5. And Beal kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Vucevic. Outside for Murray. Off target from three-point range. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. For Charlotte, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. And Mitchell drops them both. Cleveland leading by 5. Outside, Payton. Tatum on the wing. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Donovan Mitchell. He's putting up 33 points a night, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 23. For 3, he doesn't hit that one.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Halliburton outside. Off target with his 3. Hornets trail by 5. Down low, here's Hartenstein. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
Gordon with the screen for Halliburton. Outside, Tatum. Takes a 3. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the paint, here's Beal. Great D that time from Payton. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside, Tatum. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mitchell. 3-on-3. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with him. You better think again.
And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
That one drops. He ties it up.
And you know, one look at Murray's game, and you can tell he's been well coached over the course of his career. His awareness, his work ethic, this guy is just always bringing it.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. For the lead, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The story of rebounding. Now a look at the league's best players on the boards. You take a look at Embiid, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. And, of course, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Guys, we're lucky to get to watch 2 of the league's most outstanding rebounders on the same court here today.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And Mitchell drops them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Gordon, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Embiid. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 25. And finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton really dangerous now when he gets out in the open court. That's how you finish the break in transition.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Second in assists. And they're also ranked third in terms of points off turnovers. Great anticipation, quick hands, and really no hesitation getting up the floor.
And GA, you talked about their scoring average. This is a team capable of exploding on any given night. Their firepower is incredible. Now here's Murray. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. 6 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Back to Vucevic. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's one of the most resourceful scorers you'll ever see. He's generating an average of around 33.5 points a game. There's Beal with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Beal's got 5 now. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Embiid, no good. Charlotte in the lead. Mitchell outside. Offline with his 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. Pass to Hartenstein. Vucevic, a screen on Tatum. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Payton comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Cameron Thomas in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Cavaliers trailing. Outside Thomas. Here's Gordon. And another miss by Cleveland.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Mitchell dishes to Murray. Pass to Vucevic. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Bangs home the trifecta. Thomas got 14. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Murray. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
Halliburton, no good.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Kept alive.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Payton finds Thomas. Embiid trying to break loose. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Payton. Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Vucevic to the pass to Mitchell. Poked away. Halliburton with the steal. Not going to go that time. Good D by Mitchell. The Hornets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Now, here is Halliburton. 14 points for him. Here's Embiid, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by Payton. Payton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton for 3. They grab their own miss. Great work on the glass by Embiid.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Vucevic setting the pick for Beal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Aldama's checked in. And then for Charlotte, Trey Murphy's checked in for Hartenstein. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Murray. And Miller's subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Thomas. He's got 16. Over Finney-Smith. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a one-point game. From 13, good. He hits the jump shot. Miller's got 9 points.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Halliburton kicks to Payton. Halliburton against Miller. There's a screen by Aldama. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Aldama slams it in.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
Caleb Martin's checked in for the Cavaliers. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
The Hornets trail to the inside. Halliburton with the steal. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Finney-Smith, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Props to Finney-Smith. I mean, going up strong, earns himself a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Cleveland making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. No good on the second free throw.
The definition of a stretch 4. Finney-Smith is a really valuable offensive player.
Here's Thomas. Knocks down the step-back J. 18 points for him.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Miller, the pass to Beal. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Here's the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been fantastic from three-point land in the last 10. The Cavaliers, 4th.
These guys have been spacing the floor, spreading out the defense, and getting the three-point shots they want, as opposed to settling for bad ones.
And now a veteran in this league, Beal is hungry to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside Thomas. From the arc. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Miller dishes to Beal. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Beal's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Halliburton passes to Thomas. There's a screen by Aldama. Halliburton inside the three-point line. The Hornets pull it in.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Now here's Beal. Not a lot of room. Shoots it up. That one misses. Cam Thomas getting it done for Cleveland. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. Right back after this break. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Cleveland leading by 3. Cam Thomas is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Gordon in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Alexander Walker with the ball. Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And that's Gordon's game now. You can't give him room to hit the launch pad, because if he does, he's throwing it down every time.
O'Neal finds Mitchell. There's the screen. Charlotte moving it around. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Leading by 5. Right side, Thomas. To the paint. Here's Aldama. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hartenstein's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Hartenstein. That shot missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now here's Tatum. There's the three. The shot off that time.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Tatum against Mitchell. Clock at 6. From outside the arc. That shot misses. Great D that time from Tatum. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Thomas. Misses off the left iron. Hornets trail by 5. O'Neal dishes to Miller. There's the triple. And again, the Hornets missing. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 43% from the field. Alexander Walker passes to Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
No good on the free throw.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
And he sinks the second. Hornets trail by 6. It's Miller on the wing. Defended by Gordon. To end the cold streak. Miller, no luck. Miller's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Alexander Walker passes to Tatum. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away. Quick release. Money.
Now, here is Miller. Back to Mitchell. Hartenstein with the screen on Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Mitchell outside. Over Tatum. Charlotte again missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Thomas, no luck. Hornets trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
There's a good screen. For 3, Mitchell, and he's good on the 3 ball. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Tatum passes to Aldama. 3-pointer. Tatum no good. Charlotte has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Takes it from 10. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Tatum passes to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
Mitchell finds O'Neal. Pass to Miller, a 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Outside Tatum. Over Mitchell. A terrific move by Tatum to score. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Poke loose. Now Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And again, it's Cleveland.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now, here is O'Neal. Mitchell right side. It's Miller on the wing. Defended by Alexander Walker. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Miller.
And with Miller's ability to change the trajectory of his shots, he's a tough cover for most defenders.
Pass to Aldama for the 3. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Now, Alexander Walker. Pass to Thomas. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thomas got 13 points in the second half. Here's Mitchell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Jason Tatum.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Gordon's checked in for Santi Aldama, and Halliburton subbed in for Cameron Thomas. The Hornets also changing it up. Vucevic, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Murray comes in for Brandon Miller. And Beal subbed in for Royce O'Neal. Hornets trail by 7. Here's Beal. It's deflected. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Embiid. Now Tatum. Kicks it out to Gordon. From the arc. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 8th assist here tonight.
I think this is an area that Gordon has really improved. Now a legitimate threat from outside the arc.
Now here's Beal. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Halliburton kicks to Embiid. And it's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein. Murray for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Tatum's got 9 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, it's Gordon. Alexander Walker finds Tatum. Another 3 for Cleveland.
You got to D up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Hornets. They trail by 11. Pass to Vucevic. Inside, it's tipped. Stolen by Gordon. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Tries again. Here's Vucevic. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
Now, here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Beal against Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum. The tray. Got a piece of it. Hornets trail by 9. Beal up top. Defended by Alexander Walker. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
A different look now for Cleveland. Highsmith is checked in, and it's Payton in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And so here's Charlotte, 11-point game. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, during the break, listened in with Charles Lee and his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Beal gets a wide-open look. Charlotte no good that time either.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
And stolen by Murray. And to get open is Hartenstein. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Pass to Embiid. And here's Halliburton. Payton with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Embiid. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Murray surveying the D. Here's Vucevic. Rejected by Halliburton.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. Being able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
Payton in the corner. It's up a 3. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Payton's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Jason Tatum.
Well, he was swatting shots all game long, really owned the defensive end and got a ton of blocks and really protected that rim.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton passes to Embiid. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
And the first one drops. And Embiid drops them both. And it's the Hornets ball, trailing by 13. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.